Imagine an empty playground. It is a barren expanse of rusted metal and cold fog, a true monument to absence. Leah exists entirely outside the human social web. She has no sisters, no classmates to sit with, and zero social safety net. The cruelty of a playground lies in its design for community. Standing alone next to an empty seesaw or an unoccupied swing set creates a sharp psychological dissonance. The built environment constantly reminds the observer of exactly what is missing. Because of this constant reminder, Leah developed a singular, all-consuming obsession. She didn't want wealth or adventure. Her ultimate dream was the simple acquisition of a group of friends. Every day brought the quiet indignities of the isolated child, the long walk in silence, the meals eaten alone, the quiet of an empty bedroom. Psychologists refer to this extreme state as attachment starvation. When a child is entirely deprived of human connection, their psychological defenses drop to zero. They become desperately vulnerable, ready to imprint on and bond with almost anything that offers the illusion of comfort. In the mechanics of horror, this profound emptiness acts as a dangerous vacuum. A void that massive will eventually draw something entirely dark out of the ether just to fill it. The catalyst arrives on just another empty afternoon. To pass the time, Leah starts digging to build a solitary sandcastle. But her hands strike something buried deep in the dirt. She unearths an artifact, a teddy bear, caked in filth and long discarded. Despite its state, it possesses an immediate, almost unnatural magnetic appeal to an attachment-starved child. When she brings the toy home, her parents are stunned to see their perpetually somber daughter genuinely smiling. They help her wash the grime away, and together they christen the toy B Teddy, short for Best Teddy. After years of existing in a suffocating gray sorrow, Leah is suddenly overflowing with joy. She finally has a companion to occupy her lonely space. But narrative architecture demands a peak before a plunge. In this world, hope is merely the mechanism that ensures the eventual fall is lethal. The illusion of safety shatters quickly. One evening, Leah's mother tucks her in for the night. By the very next morning, the girl is found dead in her bed. The scene contains no signs of a mundane intruder. Instead, a single piece of physical evidence rests next to the body. The crumpled note reads, "I am killing your daughter as the teddy was mine, and I loved it a lot." This is a claim of ownership over a toy that had been buried and forgotten for years. The impossible timing of the attack, occurring the very night the bear was cleaned, points to a possessiveness that survived the grave. The terrifying irony of this execution is that Leah committed no sin. She was specifically targeted and eliminated simply because she finally found a sliver of joy. This establishes a universe of profound unfairness. In this supernatural ecosystem, innocent happiness is treated as a punishable offense by the resentful dead. Several years pass, but in the realm of ghost lore, time does not heal. There is a strict metaphysical rule at play. Physical death does not erase human desires. It traps them in a state of suspended agony. In life, Leah's desire for companionship was pure. In death, denied the chance to ever achieve it, that desire ferments. It rots into a toxic, supernatural envy directed at the living. This diagram maps her rage. The timeline of loneliness collides with murder here, and her spirit loops back into the vessel that triggered her doom. Notice how the loop shifts color. Best Teddy is inverted to Bloody Teddy. This transformation is a tragic, unavoidable inevitability. When a victim's trauma is ignored and the universe offers no justice, that pain will eventually carve out its own violent outlet. Leah has a horrific new mandate. She actively hunts. She targets and slaughters people who possess the one thing she was denied: abundant social circles. Every execution creates a feedback loop. Her jealousy acts as sustenance, and with each kill, she grows powerful.